What is up, and I welcome each and every one of you back to a brand new tier list video. We are counting down the top 20. Before we get started, I hope you're all having fantastic days. And like, comment, subscribe. Did I tell you guys to subscribe? Because that is something you should definitely consider. And we are at the top 20 right now. As always, this list is subjective. The top 20 is all extremely good Civ. Just because somebody's 20 doesn't mean they're bad. These are actually the best Civs in the game. They're all really, really good, and you can easily win with any of the Civs on this list. So let's get started. At number 20, we have Saladin, one of the only OG Civs in the top 20. The warship building being purchased for 1/10 of the cost is insane. Like, you're paying 10, 20 faith for a warship building. You're going to be able to get them, like, the first turn you get your warship building, you're going to be able to get them in every single city. Not to mention, it also adds 10 science, faith, and culture to your cities. That is an insane output. That's like Scotland's output, but a lot easier to get. The last prophet guarantees you have a religion. You gain science for each foreign city following your religion, which can easily add up to like 50 or 60. The Mamluk is no joke. It's a knight replacement, so it is already very, very strong. And the fact that it can heal at the end of every turn makes it one of the most durable units in the entire game. Going for a Mamluk rush is so fun on Saladin, it isn't even funny. 2 to 3 Mamluks completely decimates any civilization you go for. The Madrasa is another really good campus building. It gives faith equal to the campus district adjacency. Saladin is the best at combining science with faith, allowing you to go for both a science and religious victory at the exact same time. He is number 20. Number 19, we have John Curtin of Australia. Australia is an incredible Civ. You gain double production when you have been declared war on in the last 10 turns. That is insane. If someone declares war on you, you can pop out 5, 10 units in like the span of 8, 9 turns and absolutely turn the tide of the war. And the land down under gives you 3 housing for coastal cities, which actually adds up to 9 housing if you settle on the coast beside a river, which is, it's just mind-boggling right there. It is just orgasm with your mind. It is just sex with your mind. It is insane. You gain culture bombs from building pastures. Not to mention, you also gain adjacency yields in all the major districts, +1 in charming appeal, +3 in breathtaking. What is this? You're going to be getting massive adjacency bonuses, and you don't even have to plan for it. You can get +5, 6 adjacency on the campuses, no sweat, no problem. The Digger is a pretty decent unit, not the best though. It's an above average unit. The Outback Station is tremendous. As if you didn't need any more food, gold production, you're going to get more gold food production with the Outback Stations. It can only be built on desert hills, grasslands, and plains tiles, which is still pretty good, not really the most specific of requirements, and that is why I have John Curtin at number 19. Number 18, we have Montezuma of the Aztecs. I feel like he goes really under the radar. Number 1, he can immediately start an early war. The first 2 or 3 things he can build: Aztec warriors, Eagle warriors. You are not stopping the Eagle warriors. They have a massive combat boost. Not to mention that they have the ability to turn enemy build units into your builders, and they can use those builders to boost the original district cost of your districts. So you can go to war with like 2 different civilizations, take out 3 or 4 cities, take 9. You have so many builders, you have no idea what to do with them. You can use those builders to get like the luxury resources, which gives you an extra combat strength for every adjacent luxury resource. Not to mention his luxuries provide extra amenities. Not to mention that his Tachalcha ability, the unique building, it's alright. It gives you an amenity, faith, and great general points. You're going to be able to get so many districts so fast. You have an incredible early war bonus. You are the fastest civilization, along with Gilgamesh, to start an early war, and you can blitz everybody before they can even put out archers. You can get builders. It is insane, and he deserves the spot of number 18. You can fight me for it. Montezuma, one of the best Civs. I might have actually underrated him, but the next few Civs are whew. The next Civ we have is Trajan of Rome. Now that I think about it, I might put him underneath Montezuma, but I'm just going to keep them up here because the Bath is incredible, the housing you get from it. The Legion is an underrated unit, just an incredible unit. Oligarchy and a great general will make it unstoppable even in the medieval era. You automatically start with the monument, so you are going to just beeline political philosophy so fast, and all roads lead to Rome gives you a nice infrastructure network to your empire, which will allow you to move your units out. The reason I have them this high is because of the Bath and the Legion, absolutely tremendous. The early monument also tacks on plenty of production, and just all these bonuses make them the best, one of the best classical era domination civs in the game. And I don't know if I said this, but I did start at 20 this video and end at 20 the last video, because I have finally put in the new civ, Portugal, Janão, I think his name is. The Portugal guy, so it is going to sort of move everybody who I've previously ranked down one. So instead of 57 leaders, it's going to be 58. Unless I already made, I don't know. In any case, that's why I have 20 this video and 20 last video. But Trajan there is at number 17. Number 16, we have one of the new civilizations, Batrio of Vietnam. Batrio is one of the new civilizations, and oh my god, is she great. She gains combat strength, and movement speed in all rough terrain tiles except for hills. And if they are in your territory, both those yields are doubled. So you'll get 4 movement speed and an extra 10 combat strength, or 2 movement speed and an extra 10 combat strength when defending. Like a wise man once said, you better dodge this battle like you dodge Vietnam. Because, oh my god, going to war with them is absolutely insane. 9, Dragon River Delta. That is really good. All districts can only be placed on rainforest, marsh, or woods, but they give extra yields, whether it be culture, science, or production. The Void Shan unique unit is an extremely strong crossbow replacement that can be upgraded to from an archer, and the Fan is an incredible culture tourism type of unique district, replacing the encampment. All in all, Vietnam is the best defensive civilization in the game, and with their bonuses, they can get monstrous districts, and that is why I have them at number 16. Number 15, we have one of the new frontier pass civilizations, Menelik II. The amount of faith he can get is insane, and his science and culture takes 15% of your faith generation. Not to mention you get combat strength when defending in hills. That is already incredible. But then you have Aksumite Legacy. International trade routes provide faith. Improved resources provide faith. Archaeological museums and archaeologists can be purchased with faith. You have the Oromo Cavalry, which isn't anything too special. No movement penalty in hills. Stronger and greater sight than the Courser. The Rock-hewn Church is insane, though. Oh my god. You have 1 faith base, and then 1 faith for each mountain or hills tile. Just absolutely incredible. You're going to be making so much faith, which translate to science and culture. And if you go for the Void Singer Secret Society, you will get even more yields with your faith output. It is just tremendous. If you don't know who Ethiopia is, try him out, play him. So much faith that can be translated to culture, science. You can easily win a culture victory. Just buy everything you need with faith, and your culture output will easily get into the thousands range solely because of your faith output. Menelik is at number 15. Number 14, we have Basil II of Constant Byzantium. Heavy and light cavalry units do full damage against cities following the same religion as Byzantium. And you gain the Tagma unique unit when Divine Right is discovered. That is a really strong ability. You do want to base around cavalry and a religious domination type of playthrough. You gain 3 combat strength for each holy site converted to Byzantium's religion, which is insane. Convert 2 or 3 holy sites, you gain 6 or 9 extra combat strength. Not to mention the religion is spread to nearby cities when defeating an enemy civilization or city-state, which is incredible. And you might be like, oh yeah, but they don't have any bonuses towards getting a religion. No, they do. Extra great profit points from holy site districts. You are going to get a religion as Byzantium. You're going to get an early religion. You're going to convert it. And you are easily going to take out the enemy civilizations with your cavalry. You have the Droman unique unit. It gains 10 combat strength against units. It's alright. It has additional range, which is cool. You can use it to siege in archipelago and small continents maps. But it's nothing too... It's good, but it's nothing like... It's like 7 out of 10, I'd give it. The Tagma's really nice. It replaces the Knight, which is already an incredible unit, and you gain 4 combat strength for land units within 1 tile of the Tagma. It stacks So you can have 8 to 12 combat strength just like that and decimate the enemy. It's incredible. Not to mention your unique ability gives you full damage with this unit against cities. And then the Hippodrome gives 3 amenities. It's cheaper to build, and you won't believe what its unique ability is. You get a free heavy cavalry unit every time you build a drome, and oh my god, it's insane! You gain so many cavalry, build 5 to 8 cities, you get 5 to 8 heavy cavalry tagmas when you build the Hippodrome. Insane. One of the best domination civs in the entire game, but not the best, because next up we have Shaka Zulu. That is right, Shaka, in my opinion, one of the best domination civs. Ability to form corps and armies so much earlier, and extra combat strength for those corps and armies, along with the Ikanda, lets you gain so much combat strength early on because corps and armies are absolutely incredible. Not to mention, cities garrisoned with the unit gain loyalty, which is something that Byzantium struggles in. They don't have the loyalty boosts that, for example, Shaka or Cyrus might have. Conquering a city will upgrade it into a corps or armies if you have the proper civics, and you also gain an extra combat strength for corps and army. No, you get 5 loyalty if a corps and army is garrisoning the city, and the Impy is just a cheap pikeman replacement with increased flanking bonuses and a lower cost. The Shaka is one of the best. You gain corps, you gain armies, build a lot of Impy, get a lot of bombard corps, get the Ikanda, get a few great generals, and just roll, clap everybody, just insane, incredible. There is a reason this guy has no shirt on, because he wants you to know that he is 100 times stronger than you, and will kick your ass in a fight if need be. Second to last civ, we have Matthias Corvinus. I will admit I did have him low before I played him in my Hungary playthrough, which you should definitely check out. One of the best playthroughs I've ever had. Levied city-state units gain movement speed and combat strength, and they are 75% cheaper to upgrade. Not to mention that you also gain 2 envoys when you levy troops from a city-state, allowing you to keep the city-state and not allowing the enemy AI to steal it. The Pearl of Danube gives you a massive district adjacency build when across a river from a city center. The thermal bath is tremendous. It gives you everything you would want: amenities, production, and tourism, and extra amenities, which is insane. The Hussar and Black Army are incredible units that give you combat strength for each adjacent alliance or heavy or levied unit. All in all, Hungary is one of the best early civs. If you get Himiko with Hungary, you can get swordsmen that are as strong as regular infantry in the classical era. Hungary, one of the best civilizations for an early game domination. Great when it comes to amenities and building districts, and that is why we have them at number 12. Number 11, we have Peter of Russia, the best religious civ in the entire game. You have the Grand Embassy, which allows you to keep up in science and culture early on, and even in the late game. You gain +1 science and culture for each 3 technologies or civic the enemy AI is ahead, which is going to be a lot considering that, well, on deity and the higher difficulties, they will be ahead science and culture-wise. Mother Russia gives you extra territory when founding cities, not to mention faith and production from tundra tiles, making them very, very strong, and allowing you to get one of the earliest pantheons in the game, and potentially even securing that elusive religious settlements. If not, you will at least get Divine Spark, or the one that gives you housing and amenities when building holy sites next to rivers. You also get the Cossack, which is very strong. It gains 5 combat strength when fighting adjacent to its home territory, and can move after attacking if movement points allow. You have the Lavra, which is a cheap holy site, allowing you to get a very, very early religion with Russia, and just one of the best faith producers, one of the best early game religious getters, one of the best religion type of victory dude, in my opinion. And your cities grow by 1 tile each time a great person is expanded in your cities. With Russia, you will have all the territory you need. You will have a massive head start on religion and faith, and you will have the science and culture to keep up with enemy runaway civs. That is going to do it. If you have an opinion that differs from me, let me know down in the comments below. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Did I tell you guys to subscribe? Because that is something you should definitely do. And yeah, we'll come in with the top 10 either tomorrow or Sunday. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.